What is up, guys? I'm William, a master's student in acupuncture at Beijing University of Chinese Medicine, and I'm also a student of Professor Cheng Kai.
人体10大补气顺气穴，今天我们讲第3个，就是关元穴。
And today we are focusing on Guanyuan, also known as CV4. In traditional Chinese medicine, it is called the gate of life's origin, because it stores and regulates yuan qi, the deep foundational energy that keeps that body functioning. So imagine your body were a city. Guanyuan would be the underground power station that quietly feeds electricity to essential system and helps maintain the balance day after day. Finding Guanyuan is simply and oddly satisfying. Place our 4 flat fingers together, directly below your belly button, along the midline of your abdomen. The area beneath the top of those fingers is Guanyuan.
穴下为小肠，小肠的后边呢是生殖泌尿系统所在的部分，它离盆腔比较近。
Anatomically, this point lies over the small intestine and faces the reproductive and urinary organs in the pelvic cavity. Because of that close relationship, a single well-placed stimulus at Guanyuan can influence digestion, pelvic circulation, reproductive function, and bladder control. Imagine one action opening several floors at once. So what does Guanyuan actually do in everyday life? From a TCM perspective, it strengthens kidney qi and replenishes yuan qi. In plain language, it helps sustain the deep energy reserves, stabilizes hormones, preserves reproductive capacity, and contributes to healthier aging. When kidney qi is abundant, cycles tend to stay steadier, sexual function is healthier, bones remain stronger, and recovery from stress or illness is faster. Clinically, stimulating Guanyuan may assist with sluggish digestion, reduce sexual drive, lower abdominal coldness, and urinary symptoms such as frequency or mild urgency. Gentle regular care at Guanyuan prevents larger failures later.
特别是艾灸的刺激，我们还是推荐关元穴采用艾灸的方法，用黄金艾条对准关元，2厘米左右，可以上下雀啄，也可以。
The classic method to treat Guanyuan is moxibustion, and when performed properly, it can be deeply pleasant. Moxibustion is dried mugwort that is burned near the skin to deliver a penetrating, soothing warmth. Hold a moxibustion thick to 2 cm above Guanyuan and use a gentle pecking motion, like a hummingbird taping a flower, or trace slow, deliberate circles. The aim is to transmit mellow heat into the tissue rather than to scorch the surface. A typical session lasts 30 to 40 minutes, long enough for the heat to gradually sink in and create a spreading, comfortable warmth across the lower abdomen. That feeling would be relaxing, like sunlight on a cold winter day, not a sharp or painful. If you prefer not to use fire, a commercial indirect moxibustion device or a careful applied warm pack can be an alternative. Although some traditional practitioners emphasize the unique herbal properties of mugwort. When is the best time to begin Guanyuan maintenance? Ancient sources often recommended starting around age 30 because signs of decline appeared early historically. In modern practice, many people become attentive in their mid-30s for women and around 40 for men, when energy reserves and hormone production often begin a gradual decline. Seasonally, autumn and winter are especially suitable for Guanyuan care because these periods emphasize storage and consolidation in Chinese medical theory. A weekly moxibustion routine during cold month or a daily short acupressure check-in can form a sustainable habit. Think of it as building a health saving account. Small deposits now reduce the need for a large withdrawals later. If you notice urinary changes, pelvic heaviness, or menstrual irregularities, gentle attention to Guanyuan is a reasonable supportive measure. If you do not have a moxibustion, acupressure is an accessible and effective alternative. Use 1 or 2 thumbs to apply steady, comfortable pressure to Guanyuan for 5 to 10 minutes while breathing slowly and imagine warmth in the area. Repeat daily for 2 weeks to establish the routine and stop immediately if you feel experiencing sharp pain, dizziness, or other concerning symptoms. This is a long game. Expect subtle, cumulative improvements such as softer lower abdominal tension, steady digestion, less urinary urgency, and a small boost in baseline energy. Always follow safety precautions. Do not apply heat or pressure on broken or inflamed skin. Avoid excessive force and consult a qualified clinician if you are pregnant or have serious pelvic, enduring, or urological conditions. In summary, Guanyuan is not flashy, but it is profoundly useful. A little warmth and consistent attention produce reliable reserves of vitality, support reductive and urinary function, and help maintain hormonal balances with age. Treat Guanyuan as maintenance rather than a magic, and with patience, you will likely cultivate a quieter, more resilient body. And that's all for today's episode on Guanyuan, the gate of life's origin. If you found this helpful, please press that like button, comment, and subscribe so don't miss the next episode. Thanks for watching and see you next time.